nearly there.
It won't go in!
Well, you need to wiggle. Yeah, like that. That's it.
I'm in! Oh, thanks, babe.
I'm doing that every day.
Hey, Mum. You can't be doing it every day. I'm the one that's trying to fit 4 humans into a pair of pants only meant to contain 1.
5 if you include yourself.
Oh, you were putting a kex on?
Yeah, 2-man job nowadays.
What did you think we were doing?
You need some maternity clothes. My treat. Come on, we'll go down the outlet village.
I thought you were skint.
I've just had a big bingo win.
Oh, enough to start contributing.
Come on, get your shoes on. If we can't find anything in the maternity section that fits, then we'll go and look at tents in the camping section.
I always wanted one of them papoose things. I see them yummy mummies walking around town with them. I thought they were dead cool.
Well, get one then. I always had one of you strapped to me and the other in the pram.
Yeah, what am I going to do with the other 2?
Well, 2 in the pram, 1 strapped to me.
You sticking around then?
Of course. I can't wait to meet the little uns.
Really?
Yeah. I'm going nowhere. We girls, we've got to stick together.
Thanks. You know, the more pregnant I get, the more I'm cacking it that I'm going to mess it all up.
Well, that feeling will never go. But for the record, I reckon you're going to smash it.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, look how well you've done the first bit, 4 in 1 go.
Sure, it is going to be such an help having a 3rd pair of hands, you know, for all the late nights and dirty nappies. Come on.
Hey, Jem. What do you reckon?
Yeah, suits you.
Yeah, come in handy at one of them all-you-can-eat buffets. You wouldn't have to undo the buttons to fit more food in.
Hiya, Chess. Whoa, what? What are you on about? No, you've got it wrong. She wouldn't do that. The toilet wasn't really broken. I'm gonna flaming kill her.
Is that Chesney checking up on you? He's a bit too controlling, if you ask me. You need to watch that.
Maybe. He's worried about people. No, stealing my wee and selling fake pregnancy tests with it.
OK. Right, I can see you're angry, love.
Don't love me.
I was just trying to raise a bit of extra cash to pay the parking fine, and I was going to give some to you in the quads. Chesney said I had to start contributing.
Yeah, by getting a job.
It's a sort of job.
Did you even mean any of that, what you said before about us girls sticking together, or was that just a pack of lies?
Stop being so dramatic.
Our pa was right about you. All you care about is yourself. How can you be so stupid?
You watch who you're calling stupid there, love. You're not too old for a clip round the ear.
Oh, jog on, old lady. You are an embarrassment.
Yeah?
Yeah!
Right. Well, I won't hang around and cramp your style anymore. I'll see you around. You can look all you want. You won't find anything in there, mate. It's just these trousers, and I forgot I had them on.
Could you remove the pants, please, madam?
Well, you have to buy me dinner first. I was not lifting, you moron.
Well, mate, she didn't mean to nick the jeans, yeah? We was having a row and she stormed off.
Exactly. I mean, what would I want with them anyway? I'm not even pregnant.
Well, you've got me there.
Sorted. So, can I go now?
Not yet.
I have never stolen anything in my life.
No, I'm sure you haven't. You don't look the type.
Right, so can I go home?
Sure. See ya. Oh, no, hang on a second. I've just remembered I wasn't born yesterday.
Well, where are we going?
To speak to our head of security. He'll decide whether or not to call the police.
This is a waste of everyone's time.
Can you not just check the camera footage and then you'll see it's a mistake?
What do you think this is, Law and Order NUPVC? Can't just pull up footage that quickly.
It'll show I'm innocent more like. You're enjoying this power trip, aren't you?
Thanks, Lou. I got this.
Kel!
Gemma!
I didn't know you worked here.
It's been a while. How you doing, kid?
I'm pregnant.
Yeah, I can see.
With quads.
Oh, wow. Congratulations. How you doing, Bern?
Hell,
Still causing trouble, I see.
it was a misunderstanding.
Yeah, Lou said. He also said you've apparently never nicked anything in your life.
Yeah, well,
Suppose if he knew your record's longer than Worthy County's losing streak, he might not give it benefit of the doubt.
right, come on.
Nice to see you, Cal.
Whoa. I've not said you're free to go.
You're not going to call the dibs on her, are you?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, you owe me. You broke my heart when you walked out. Now's your chance to make it up to me.
How reckless can you get?
Oh, calm down. It was an accident and it all worked out fine in the end.
Yeah, 'cause of Kel. And don't think that I have forgotten why we was arguing in the first place.
What kind of mother exploits her daughter's pregnancy like that?
One with a nose for business. Right. Excuse me. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, just give me a minute.
Just don't give a damn. Anyway, why aren't you more upset about this? I thought you'd hit the roof.
Sorry, I've just had some bad news.
What, is everything all right? Is Joseph okay?
Yeah, he's fine. It's Sinead. Her cancer's back.
Oh, no.
And they say it's untreatable.
Oh, poor Sinead. Have you seen her?
Yeah. She's not taking it too well.
Who would?
Right, I hope you don't mind, but I texted Kel, see if he wanted to come round for lunch as a thank you.
All right, Gemma. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Right, I think there's some tinnies in here. Right, here we go. What have I got here for you?
Kel was actually really good for my mum. Kept her on the straight and narrow longer than I've ever known.
Why did this blow up?
I'm not sure. She said it broke her heart, though, when he left.
Well, sounds like they've patched things up.
Hey, it's not my mum's fault that Sinead's ill.
I know.
I know.
It's just hard seeing some people come out on top when life's so cruel to others.
No, I'm all right, thanks, sweetheart.
Hiya.
Hiya.
Can I have a word?
Yeah. How was the hospital?
Rubbish. I had to talk about treatment schedules and palliative care. I remember when my biggest problem was deciding what scent to use for my soaps. Now I have to decide if I want to die at home or in a hospice.
Sinead, I'm so sorry.
No, don't. I've come over to apologise for how I spoke to you earlier.
Don't be daft. You'll get every right to be angry.
Not at you, though. Not at anyone.
I could have handled it better. You know what you said about being poor, Sinead?
Yeah.
Well, I just want you to know that you'll always be just Sinead to me.
Thanks, Jess. Come here.
Morning.
You all right?
I'm just off to see one of her regulars, 75-year-old hypochondriac.
Right.
Yeah, she's been dying her whole life. It's the only thing that keeps her going.
There's nothing wrong with her?
No, I know. I tell her lies. She's got a clicky in. It's good for me, though, because I can hear her coming.
You're supposed to be taking a mick out your parishioners.
Yeah, well, God likes to laugh too, you know.
Oh, well, that explains the haircut.
Oh! I miss you. And I miss our Game of Thrones nights.
It's good to see you. I've got to go. Got me our Gem.
Love? I am sure she's ignoring me.
Well, can you blame her after that scam with the pregnancy tests?
It wasn't my idea, was it?
What scam?
Your mum's been flogging positive pregnancy tests. Don't ask me how she got them. You don't want to know.
She did it to pay off that parking fine and to raise money for the quads.
We haven't seen any of that money, have we? And she nearly got arrested for shoplifting.
It was an accident. But she forgot she still had the pants on and she walked out. Anyway, she'll be good as gold now Kel's back on the scene.
Kel?
Yeah, he was head of security at the shop. What are the chances, eh? That's how she got off.
If she causes any more trouble, she's gone. I mean it.
She won't, I promise. Kelly? How long is it since we've seen him? It would have been, what?
14.
Talk about a blast from the past, eh?
Yeah, thanks.
You never know what's round the corner.
Thanks, Mum.
Talking of bad things round the corner.
She wants me to pick up a sausage butty. Oh. Yeah, fine.
You've got to get rid of her, you know.
She's great with Joseph, and we'll need help with the quads. Look, maybe Gemma's right. Maybe your mum will get her act together now she's seeing this Kel.
Kel's bad news. They bring out the worst in each other.
It seems all right to me.
It's not. And neither's she. Seriously, she's a car crash. You've got to get rid before the Sprogs arrive.
How am I supposed to do that?
I'll think of something.
Well, that'd be telling, wouldn't it?
Dead sweet, innit?
Well, put it this way. I've got nothing on underneath.
I can think of a lot of things, and sweet isn't one of them.
Cheers!
She can get it. At least it'll get her off the phone.
Listen, Kel. I'll see you in a bit, love. All right, Trot. All right. All right, keep your hair on.
Bernie in.
I think you're confusing me with a restaurant, love.
Are you the one that's been knocking out fake pregnancy tests?
You must have got the wrong house.
No, I've obviously got the right house. Thanks to you, I've spent the last couple of days thinking I've got some tart up the duff.
State of you! Surprised you can get your leg over with anyone.
Hang on, how did you know where I lived?
Does it matter?
Well, what are you doing?
I'm gonna take this to the police. We'll see what they have to say about your little scam.
There's no need for that. Right, that's it. Pack your bags.
You throwing me out?
I've already warned you. Enough's enough.
Gemini.
I think you better go, Mum.
I can see why Chesney wanted to chuck her out trying herself.
She's still my mum, though.
Yes, of course she is. I know, but she has been taking advantage of you. And we need to put these little nippers first, don't we? I know.
I said exactly the same.
Yeah, what can I get you, love?
A large chicken and doner kebab, please.
Come on.
Yeah, it were like a dream. Poor mate, you should have seen him when I said I was going to the police. I took a photo. I'll send it you.
Aye. Send it to me and all, yeah?
So you're living here now?
Temporarily.
Is Jenny looking after you?
Yeah, you could say that, yeah.
Did you have enough clean towels this morning?
Plenty, thank you.
Well, if you ever fancy breakfast in bed, just give me a shout.
There's an offer you can't refuse.
What do you want to bet? What's the deal with the factory, then? We still going to be in by the end of the year, or what?
You better ask Dick Dastardly or Motley over there.
Which one's Motley?
Take your pick. Better get back to work.
Yeah. So, now, how's things with your mum? Managed to settle your differences?
The only thing that'll settle our differences is her funeral. But with a bit of luck, she won't be here much longer.
You have pulled some stunts in your time, but trying to get rid of Mum.
What are you talking about?
Don't even try and deny it.
Well, hang on, let's not jump the gun.
I'll be jumping on his head in a minute.
There'll be no aggro in my pub. Thank you very much.
It's all right. Won't come to that. We're all friends here. All right, Paulie. Long time no see. Down the bar for you.
Don't want anything off you.
How can you say that to him after what you've just done?
Oh, OK, maybe I did put that fella up to it. But it's only a matter of time before it happens for real.
Is this because of the shoplifting?
No, it's everything.
Hang on. You knew about this and all?
No, I mean, I might have known something was going to happen.
Oh, you might have known something would happen.
I meant what I said. No aggro.
You heard the lady.
You've been looking for a reason to get rid of her for ages, haven't you?
Yes.
Look, I know I'm not perfect, but I am trying.
Trying? You're only here now because you think the quads are a meal ticket.
Well, can we all just calm down for a sec?
You keep out of this. This is none of your business.
Well, that's where you're wrong, see? Because me and Cal are thinking of giving it another go. We wouldn't have split up in the first place if it wasn't for you kicking off all the time.
There's no point in raking up the past.
You never learn, do you?
Kel's good for her.
You haven't got a clue.
And you ain't got a leg to stand on. I love you, but you are out of order. Mammy's staying, and that is the end of it, yeah? And you have had it when we get home.
I can't wait to see.
Listen, Paulie.
Don't call me that.
I didn't plan on bumping into your mum, did I? The last thing I want to do is fall out with you again.
Then leave. Nobody wants you here.
Your mum does. Come on, we can still be mates, can't we? It's good to see you, you know. Come on.
Get off me.
Don't be like that.
Everything all right?
Yeah, we're just catching up.
It's fine.
Look, me and your mum have got another chance, and I'm not going to blow it this time. It was a mistake. We shouldn't have done that to her. I'm not saying it wasn't special, but it was a long time ago, and I put it behind me. And unless you want to break her heart, you need to put it behind you as well.
And we're back to Coronation Street in half an hour.
You sure you're okay?
Like you even care.
You know I care. I'm always here to talk to.
What's to talk about?
Off the top of my head, the situation with your family for a start.
They've made the choice. Mum and Jem always loved Kel more than me.
So Kel is Bernie's ex?
More like a Y.
Or did you guys have a bad relationship back then?
Not at the start.
What is it?
Late for work.
Brother of yours needs mental help.
What he did was out of order.
Psychotic is where it is.
Right, I'm off.
Not so fast, Chutney. You owe me an apology.
Sorry.
Yeah, I should blooming well think so.
Doesn't mean I'm happy that you're living here, though.
Cheers!
I'm just being honest. See ya.
Is Bernie around?
Yeah, she's all yours.
Problem?
Nothing I can't handle.
So, I had a chat with Paul.
How did that go?
As expected. Made me feel about as welcome as a fart in a spacesuit.
Oh, that boy.
Thanks for trying anyway, Kel.
Yeah, behave. I care about the lad.
Yeah, and look where it's got you. Look where it's got any of us.
Well, whatever his beef is, it's obvious I can't fix it.
Well, it's his loss. Right, you sit down, and I shall make us all a brew.
Actually, I better get a wiggle on.
So soon?
You know, stuff to do.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow, won't I?
Why don't we play it by ear, eh? I mean, you do have a lot on your plate.
Sure.
Yeah. See you. See you, Jem.
Well, that's the last I'll be seeing of him. That poxy brother of yours has only flaming well scared him off again.
So what?
When are you going to grow up?
In case you haven't noticed, I'm slightly busy.
How does your brain even work, eh? Cal reaches out to you and you throw it back in his face.
I haven't got time for this.
You know, I could never get through to you when you were a young'un, and I still can't. You broke me out then, and you break me out now.
Still a martyr.
And you're still the cruel little so-and-so you always were. Whatever you said to Cal, it left him in bits.
You're just saying that.
Of course, he doesn't hold a grudge. You could never do wrong in his eyes, and you still can't.
Yeah, it's called keeping you sweet.
Well, obviously, I'm not sweet enough, because I doubt I'll be seeing him anytime soon.
You said that.
Well, not in so many words. But I know the brush off when I hear it.
Well, looks like I did you a favour.
Oh, is that right? Well, I hope I get to do you the same favour one day. Might be a long wait, mind. Who'd want a scheming, vindictive git like you in their lives?
She's just asking for a truce, Chase.
I'm not saying that you have to like her.
Well, good, because I don't.
Come on, do it for the baby's sake. The last thing they need is a stressed-out mummy.
OK, I'll cut Bernie some slack. But you better remind her whose roof she's living under.
I will.
And if she calls me Chutney one more time...
All right, I'll have a word with her about that and all. Oh, if my brother has sent you to make it up with me, then you are wasting your breath.
Oh, no, he doesn't know I'm here.
So what are you doing here?
Well, it is about Paul.
What, the same Paul what dumped you? You are a glutton for punishment, mate.
I saw him in the pub earlier. He was behaving really strange, especially around that Kel.
It's because he can't stand the bloke, that's why.
Oh, OK, well, at least that explains the tension.
It wasn't always like that, you know. There used to be proper besties. I mean, they were like that. They were both banging to that WWE wrestling. Kel used to call Paul his little Undertaker.
The Undertaker's like a famous fighter.
Oh.
He was always play fighting and smashing the house up. It used to drive us mental. And then, I don't know if it was his hormones kicking in or... Suddenly, just everything changed.
How do you mean?
Paul, he started making our lives a living hell. Everything went downhill after that.
I'm glad you agreed to see me.
Look, I've only come to say I need you to stay away from me.
I'm sorry, but no, it's not going to happen.
We're not together anymore.
I still care about you.
You mean that, don't you?
Every word. Which is why I'm not going to let you push me away like you did family.
You don't know anything about my family.
I know that according to your sister, things weren't always so bad.
You spoke to Jem? She never knew when to keep her mouth shut.
What changed all those years ago?
I don't have to listen to this.
Was it when you stopped being Kel's little Undertaker? What happened to the happy little kid that Gemma knew? What made him so angry at everyone? Everything? What did Kel do to you, Paul?
Need help.
It is obvious that something went on between you and Kel.
What, you think I fancied my mum's fella?
Of course not.
Some teenage crush, is that it?
But whatever happened isn't on you.
Nothing happened, all right? Besides, like I'd let anyone mess with me back then.
You were still a child.
Yeah, and as hard as they come. Ask anyone, if I weren't drinking, I was fighting.
Because you were in pain. Gemma said you just flipped her words. Look, something or someone must have caused that.
You'd love that to be true, wouldn't you? Another soul to save, another gold star.
Just let me help you.
You want to help? Keep your lies and your poison to yourself. And never, ever come near me or my sister again.
Can you feel the love in the room, Roy?
Well, love is an internalised emotion. I fail to see how a third party could feel it. One can see it, of course, demonstrated, if that's what you're alluding to.
We adore.
Speaking of which, it might be best if you keep out of our Paul's way for a bit.
Whatever you say.
It's only on my tea breaks I miss smoking.
Filthy habit, though.
Bet you never smoked in your life.
Not ciggies, no, just weed.
You? A spliffhead?
I was well offended when the old Bill banged me up for it, though. Why, Derek?
Hey. It's always the quiet ones, eh?
It was medical marijuana for me else when I was making a political stance.
Yeah, get you on with it, cunt.
No judgments here. Stick it to the man, eh?
Oi! What are you doing back?
What do you think? You couldn't resist me. And who can blame him?
Come on, love. We don't need him killing our buzz.
Well, I would...
Oi!
What now?
What are you having a go at Chesney for? He's only trying to be nice.
Because she's taking the Michael. Like she always does.
I'm sick of this. I was going to ask you to come down the hospital with me tomorrow for the scan, but you can forget it now.
I don't get to hang out at the hospital. How will I get over it?
What is up with you?
Look after number one. That's you. Like mother, like daughter. You know when she took me out, you took her side.
What?
Forget it.
Oh. What are you staring for?
I'm not staring.
you want me to talk to him?
No, he won't talk to you. He's too stubborn.
Yeah, just like you, stubborn.
I hate falling out with him. I know we fall out all the time, but I don't like it.
Today's not about you and Paul. It's about us and our babies.
Yeah. Another scam.
Hey, we're lucky to have them. Got like a family album of photos before they're even born.
Yeah, but the only reason we've got so many is because they think there's something wrong with them.
Nothing's gonna go wrong, Gemma.
Hey, cheese and tomato omelette and coffee, please, Roy.
Anything with the omelette?
Ooh, bit of salad?
Of course.
Yeah, well, give her our best, won't you?
She's not looking too good at the minute, and I keep putting my big foot in it. She's so brave. She doesn't want any fuss.
If I was her, I'd want all the fuss going.
No surprise there.
Hey, Summer. Did you say that again? You sure? Hey, why aren't you in school? Yeah. Yeah, all right, I'll come now. Roy, cancel the omelette, sorry.
You all okay?
I'm just checking the growth with some measurements.
I've changed my mind.
It's a bit late for that.
I want to know the sexes.
No, we agreed. It'll be a surprise.
Having quads was a surprise. Can you just tell us if there's at least one boy and one girl?
Blimey. Just think if it's all boys. John, Paul, George and Ringo.
Or 4 girls? Sporty, scary, posh and baby.
Hang on, isn't there 5 Spice Girls?
Ginger.
Actually, the measurements are not quite the same for all 4 babies.
What does that mean?
It's not that unusual, but I'd like to send this through to the consultant.
You mean there's something wrong?
Please, don't worry. I'll arrange for you to have a chat with the consultant.
I told you.
Nothing to worry about.
You can say don't worry as much as you like. It's not going to stop us doing it.
But as you already know, it's not uncommon for one of the babies to grow more slowly than the others.
Yeah, but it don't sound good.
You're already on fortnightly scans, so we'll just up it to weekly.
So you do think there's something wrong?
It means we're monitoring the situation.
Is there anything that I can do?
Eat well, rest well, stay healthy. Please, try not to worry.
There you go. Get your laughing gear round them.
Ta.
Come on, then. Let's have a look at the latest team photo. Waving at the camera she was, I swear.
Could you just give us a minute, please, mate?
Yeah.
Why the long faces?
Well, there's a bit of a problem.
It's not a problem. One of them's a bit smaller than the others. But apart from that, everything's fine.
Well, every litter has its runt.
It's not a runt. It's just a little bit behind the others. It'll catch up. The doctor's not worried, and she knows better than anyone.
Well, that's okay, then. Right, now you're back. I was going to go and meet Kel in the pub if you fancy it.
No, we've got some
Yeah.
stuff to top.
Yeah, come murder in hot pot. Come on.
Yeah.
Feels like one half the time.
And maybe they'll pop out do-si-doing.
Must be such a relief, love, seeing everything as it should be.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Don't you worry about them. They've got good genes.
That's a matter of opinion. Still hanging around like last night's booner, I see.
Don't.
I'm going nowhere. My daughter needs me.
Yeah, like a hole in the flaming head.
Paul, I could do without this now.
So can the babies.
Oh, since when did you become a doctor? Nothing wrong with those kids Grandma slinging a rock won't solve.
Yeah, well, that's where you're wrong, see, because one of them isn't developing right.
What did you say?
It's fine. One of them is a bit smaller than the others, but it's all going to be all right.
I'm sorry, I didn't...
Just do one, eh?
It's all kicking off over there. Thought it might get tasty.
Oh, never mind, love. Carry on, love.
Because I do remember those sheep.
Oh, it's not what the doctor said, it's the way she said it. These scans, they should be lovely, seeing their little heartbeats in their fingers and toes. But I dread them. I knew they were worried from the off, I could tell. Maybe I should have had that reduction.
What, get rid of one of them at random? No. No. You did right, love.
Yes. And if the doctor said not to fret, I'll take that at face value. Everything else seem all right?
That's what they said.
Well, there you go, then.
I knew there was going to be risks, but it didn't seem real until today. I couldn't bear it if anything happened to any of them.
Because you love them already? Now, that's only natural. That's how I felt about you.
What about the other one?
Well, it was fine till he kicked his way out. That's when the trouble started. 10 minutes older, but certainly not wiser.
Well, like you say, love, the little one has plenty of time to catch up. And if he or she isn't as big as the others, so what? They do say the best things come in small packages.
You're not doing yourself any favours, lad.
I didn't know about the scan, did I?
What about this bust-up with Chesney? Yeah, I heard all about it. You need to get a grip. Family's important, more important than you've ever been willing to admit.
How can you say that after what we did? You go on like nothing happened.
What's to be gained from raking over all that, eh? It felt right for both of us at the time, but you must have known there was no future in it.
I really cared about you.
And I care about Bernie and your sister out there. And can you imagine what it'd do to them if they found out? The stress alone could cause Gemma to miscarry. Is that what you want?
Of course I don't.
I thought not. That's why we have to let things lie. I don't regret what happened between us, but it's in the past.
Not for me. Never has been. It's always been there. And it's different for you. You were older, more experienced. You could move on easily. I couldn't.
Well, maybe it's time you did. For everyone's sake.
I know the doctor said not to worry, right? But I can't help but feel sorry for it. You know, like there's one being left behind.
I know. And I guess you, like, sympathise, you know, being left behind because you're small.
Aye, don't try being funny. It doesn't suit you.
I'm only joking.
You two keep it down, please.
Mum, will you put some clothes on?
I am wearing clothes.
Oh, wow. Full English and a smattering of the continentals coming right up. Sit yourselves down. Oh no, morning sickness.
Yeah.
I was talking to her. You can't call an hangover morning sickness.
I thought it'd be gone by now. It's just a smell, yeah. I'll be fine in a minute.
Did he stay over?
No, I let him in. Is that all right? He smells strangely.
Yeah, that's fine. Yes,
Here, have you had one of them birthing classes yet? I was talking to one of them posh mums down at Polo Piriate, and she said that she picked up loads of tips on how to deal with hers.
What's he like? He does security at that candle company and reckons he's an expert in aromatherapy.
Here, you never complained about my essential oils before.
Actually, you have just reminded me the midwife did say something about birthing classes. Flipping heck.
What?
It's today.
Well, it's a good job he told you.
They said dads can go and all. Be nice to have some company.
Yeah, I'll get cover. But I need someone to pick up Joseph, though.
Well, we can't ask our Paul. He hates us.
You'll do it, won't you, Ben?
You are?
She'll do it.
Oh, OK.
I'll remind her to do it.
Snipped out and I've gone power mad.
Oh, I've always liked you.
Hey.
Oh, ignore him. He's been in a right mad all day.
No, I haven't. One of Gem's quads is a bit small. It's nothing serious, but...
No. That's all you need now.
No, that's all she needs. Oh, flipping heck. It took you 5 seconds to make this about that again. Hey, no. I meant what I said before. If you don't want to talk about it, there's nothing to talk about. I had sex when I was underage. Not something I'm proud of, but ask around, Vicar. You might be surprised to learn it's not all that rare, especially where I live.
Yeah, I get that.
Whatever else was going on at the time, I consented, all right?
Wait!
What?
Do you want to go for a drink, or...?
I've got work.
Well, later then.
If you've got something to say, Billy, just say it.
Paul, you were too young to consent.
Yeah, well, I did. I also nicked bikes and broke windows. Like I say, I'm not proud of it, but there you go.
Yeah, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. Whether you think you were old enough or not, what kind of a bloke takes consent from a 14-year-old kid?
Look, I've told you, all right? Just keep out of it. It's nothing to do with you.
Come along, Jomo.
Sammy Vinyl. That takes me back.
Just educating the kid.
That music is really bad.
So, you're looking after him yourself?
Yeah. Chaz and Jem are doing a baby class and Bernie's having one of her crises.
I'm not doing much this afternoon, if you're busy. Hey, do you fancy coming hanging out with me in summer? She's got a brand new game on her iPad.
That's really good of you, mate, but...
No, honestly, it's no bother. Oh, someone loves to babysit. And, well, I can give Chez a ring if it's a problem.
Oh, all right, mate. Look, if it's all right with him, it's all right with me.
Do you want to come and hang out with Summer, Joseph?
Yeah, okay.
All right, we'll say thanks to Cal for picking you up.
Thank you.
High five. There you go.
All right, we'll just tell Chez I'll drop him round whenever. All right. Come on then, mate. So, did you have a good time with Cal? What'd you get up to?
Nothing.
Did you just come straight here, or did you stop?
Straight here.
Just listen to music? Joseph?
Yeah, he drives way fast. Dad drives like a granny.
I'm going to tell him you said that. Come on.
Just got your text. Thanks for picking Joseph up.
No worries. Bernie was gutted she couldn't make it.
Yeah, I bet.
You're all right? It all went okay?
Yeah, the class was fine, but we got cornered by this lady who kept telling us horror stories on how hard it was bringing twins up.
Not like she made it all up, though, did she? And that were just twins. I swear she crossed herself when I told her that we was having quads.
I meant to say, Bernie said something about you wanting an extension.
Oh, we can't afford it. Not unless you got 12 grand kicking about.
You know what? I do have about that tucked away from when my gran died. I was saving for a car, but old Max Power has passed his MOT with flying colours, so it's good for another year at least. If you're looking for a loan, interest-free, obs.
Seriously?
You do that?
Yeah, of course.
Really?
Flipping heck, thank you. So it was 2 secs, yeah? Oi! How long are you going to keep ignoring me for, eh?
Why were you hugging him?
Because he's just offered to lend us the money for the extension.
You what?
Keep telling you, he's a nice guy.
Don't you remember last time? This is how it started. He swans in happy families, then he ruins everything.
All I remember from last time is you being horrible.
I don't trust him.
Yeah, well, I do. I'm going to need to start trusting people. Like today, he was there when we needed someone to pick up Joseph. And where were you, eh? Off sulking somewhere.
He picked up Joseph?
Yeah, Mum couldn't do it.
After him being back on the scene for a few days, you let him do that? Forget it.
Paul? Paul, just come and have a bev, yeah? Miss ya.
Okay, another time.
going to do if he wants to babysit again?
It's my fault. Jem needed me. I should have been there.
What about Kel? You're just going to let him stick around in their lives knowing what he did?
Yeah. Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth!
You are hurting me! He was alone with Joseph.
He was a kid, yeah? I was old enough to know what was going on, all right?
So was he!
You're talking about him like he's some sort of pedo.
Yeah, because that's exactly what he is.
Shut up!
No, I won't. You can push me around as much as you like, but you tell me this. If what he did to you was fine, then why did you react like that when you heard about Joseph? Oh, you don't have to be scared. Not now. You can tell me anything at all, and it'll be in the strictest of confidence.
What are you, the Samaritans?
But we can take things at your pace. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable about anything, not around me.
No, it's not that.
Give his hand with this, kid. It's pulling my arm out of its socket. Now then, I've been thinking. Don't interrupt. Me and Kel have been speaking, and I think we should call a truce, all of us, for the sake of the whole family. Especially the four tops.
Actually, Bernie, we were just in the middle of something, so...
What? I've got nothing more to say, Billy. Give it here, then. Oh, what you got in it?
Dead body. I'm glad you want to sort this out, kid. I really am.
So I'll speak to you later, then, yeah?
Remember this first time round? Him with leather jacket's a scouser. He used to cut his own hair. He's dead now.
Oh, I recognise him at Curly Top.
Yeah, he's in Lords now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's dead fit back then. A lot of hair to grab hold of now.
Hiya. Hey. Look what the cat's dragged in.
You all right?
All right. Well, I know how much you've been missing him. And having Kel back in my life, well, it brought back memories of how happy we were, all of us, together. And I think it's time to let bygones be bygones, you know, forgive and forget.
Convenient.
What if Mum's right?
Oh, I'm rarely wrong, kidder. Except when I thought Shergar was living up the allotments, and I held my hands up to that, fair and square.
So what do you reckon, then? You up for starting afresh?
No hard feelings, mate. Not on my part, anyway.
Wow, I've just got to put this in the kitchen.
Memory like a sieve.
Oh, lie the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly.
It's Kirk. Let me know Joseph's getting on okay.
Oh, great. Oh, this is lovely, isn't it?
I didn't know your mum could sing.
I didn't know you needed your ears cleaning.
It's so great that Kel's helping out with the extension, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Mum, what's that?
What? Oh, it's just some bits I got from One-Eyed Barry.
Why's he only got one eye?
Heroin. It's all my old photos and that.
Let's have a look.
They're from when you twinnies were little.
Oh, surprised you kept them. Not like you to be sentimental.
Oh, I can be sentimental sometimes. Just don't ask me to spell it.
I'll sing it. Look at the perm on me, Mum.
Let's see.
Oh, I loved that perm. I look like a lollipop.
Yeah, every time you stood in front of the sun, there was an eclipse.
Get us a chaser, Cal.
Yes, Billy, what can we get you?
Pint, please.
You just missed the fields of Athenry.
All right.
Right.
Whiskey straight up, please.
There's one of you here, Paul.
Oh, you and Kel.
Let's see. When was this taken?
Show us. It was not long before you moved out.
It can't be. It looks a young here.
Were you 14? You always look young for your age.
Pipsqueak. I'm going to get some crisps.
I'll go. What flavour do you want?
I want a prawn cocktail a roast chicken and some beefy. And some bacon fries. You know, for the low carb side of things.
Lies waiting in the bay.
Make a habit of hanging around the men's toilets, dear. You better not tell your bishop.
What's going on, Paul? One minute you're pushing your family away, the next minute you're all bosom buddies. You were just a kid.
Do you remember when I had that side ponytail? Oh. I knocked a woman's glasses off on the tram once with that.
Hey, sorry, excuse me. Have you seen Paul?
He's got on the bog, I think.
Hey, I should get you a drink. I owe you one for getting me out of babysitting duties earlier.
No, thanks.
It's weird, turning down a free drink.
Well, I'll have one if you're getting them in.
Oh, ask me now I've sat down, why don't you?
Hey. Yeah, give that here. Booze is not the answer. Hard drugs are. I'm only messing.
I don't believe this. You've got this song going round and round in my head. I want to rip it out, take my scalp off, and actually rip the beggar out.
Hey?
It's all coming back to me now. You sang it.
Does it matter?
I must have been blocking loads of stuff out.
Really?
Not even aware I was doing it. I don't think. I'm trying to think, but there's so much stuff going on up there. It's all flooding back. It's like a tsunami. Maybe I need to push it all away again. I hate this. I can't handle this, Bella. How do I handle it?
I don't know. But one thing I do know, I am not leaving your side.
It wasn't the first. I dabbled, like, you know, back of the bus, no shame. But this was different. He had this energy about him. He was the first fella to make me mum smile again after me dad. And unlike every other bloke on our estate, he liked me. He listened to me. He started off every Friday night when he'd come back from the pub. I'd pretend I was having an early night. And he'd pretend he was having a lie down while my mum watched telly. For ages, he'd just come in and sit on my bed. We'd chat. I felt so grown up. We clicked. And then... Well... He said he had to be drunk. Because he was worried about how I'd react. I told him I loved him. And I did.
He groomed you.
I enjoyed it.
He groomed you to think like that.
No, I wanted it. I made the first move.
No.
Don't tell me what my life was like.
He manipulated you into making the first move.
How does that even happen?
How do you think?
I enjoyed it, I did. Most of the time.
You are joking. He said that? Yes!
So he came into your bedroom when you were 14, and you made the first move? He made you feel like you were complicit, but you were only a child.
I was 14.
He sexually abused you.
He didn't. I enjoyed it. I loved him.